Daddy already was smart. When you're smart as white man, you gotta be pretty smart. Daddy was able to buy 120 acres of land at Deason, Mississippi. It was just like the promised land.
Everyone knows that if you have land, you have power.
Daddy said, I ain't gonna have no cemetery on the backside of the woods, where white people usually give black people cemeteries.
If you have generational wealth.
Daddy always tried to build us our own house when we got married.
Black land ownership was at its height around 1920. However, that was the last decade where blacks owned any substantive amount of land. They began to lose land after that for myriad reasons.
Black people wanted land because they understood that's what it takes. It's just to have your own so that you can grow and build and leverage from there.
Where do we go from here?
Immediately after the Civil War, it was against the law for black people to purchase land. The people who had fought the Union were put back in charge, so they were unfair toward black people. And that's how sharecropping began.
Daddy would give 1/4 of his crop to the white man, but he had to pay for everything.
It was just a neo form of slavery, going from a system of no pay to very low pay, and in fact, no pay at the end of the day.
So Daddy said, well, I heard that it was selling land. I want to know if they still got something to sell.
After World War II, a lot of black children did not want to be farmers.
I stayed to keep the land. It wasn't too much owed on it, but trying to work it, that's when I got so deep in debt.
White farmers' crops failed as much as black farmers' crops failed. But banks saw it as less of a risk to give loans to white farmers.
The lawyer explained to us we were deprived of our civil rights.
Where do we go from here? Where do we go